Today, I'm using my BurbNBougie news recap to talk about what is going on in the Congo. This is basically a silent genocide that is going on that is not being covered by the news. The only thing being covered by the news right now is going on between Israel and Gaza. I'm sorry, Israel and the Palestinians. And there is a reason why highly melanated people's issues get erased or they get the silent treatment in the Western world. We are benefiting from what is going on. We're benefiting from the chaos going on in those countries. Women and girls are being raped. Children are being used for their labor to mine coltan. And who is talking about this? The only thing that we are hearing about is what is going on in Israel. And I am not trying to do the Olympics of genocide. I'm not. But these people in the Congo deserve coverage as well. The women and girls whose bodies are being violated every hour deserve some play in the media. We deserve to know what is going on, and we deserve for Western countries that are benefiting from the chaos over there to know what is going on. So please take this video and please share this for me. This is about my only way of of doing something from my kitchen or from my apartment. This is how I'm bringing awareness. So please help me share these videos, these clips of videos from other content creators. Like, comment, share.
We need to talk about what's going on in Congo right now, something people have started to call the silent genocide. Millions of people in Congo are unalived, so other countries, and especially Western countries like France, the UK, or the US, can profit off of their natural resources. Specifically coltan, which is a critical mineral used in a lot of technological devices. Western nations have allowed and funded militia groups in Rwanda and Uganda to invade Congo, and especially those coltan reserves. Men, women, and children are being enslaved so they can mine coltan and give it to those Western nations, which can be super dangerous, by the way, because they're not properly trained to do so. They don't have the equipment that is needed to do this safely. It is estimated that almost 50 women an hour are SA'd, and that in total there have been around 6 million victims, half of which have been children. Congolese people being exploited for coltan has been an ongoing issue for years now. And here and there you will see a small article about what is going on, but then it's already dismissed again. Even now the story has only been picked up again because of activists who have been putting in the work to make sure people know about this, not because of Western media outlets. They're definitely not going to talk about it. They're too busy supporting the ethnic cleansing of another group of people they have helped to oppress for over 70 plus years. And this is exactly what I mean, because if you Google it, you will see, small media outlets talking about it here and there, mentioning that it's exploitation, that people are suffering. But there isn't an in-depth expose by a big media outlet. This one is actually funny to me, why it's hard for Congo's coltan miners to abide by the law. Maybe because a lot of them are enslaved and there is no law protecting them? The only way we can change anything here is if we spread awareness and start talking about this for real. Because that is our only power as normal people, average people, to put pressure on these industries that are, enabling this type of behavior. And that is the only time Western nations will ever care about what they are doing in developing nations, when people are starting to point their fingers at them and it's getting, global traction. These people do not deserve to be overlooked simply because they're not important enough of a country to, Western media. We are all entitled to human rights. People in these types of countries as well, even though Western nations like to ignore that. They deserve their freedom and they deserve their justice.
Congo is going through a silent holocaust right now, and millions of people have been unalived. And do you guys know who profits from this whole conflict? America, Britain, France, and Israel. And let me show you why. Congo is the #1 producer of something called coltan. Okay, it's a natural resource that you can use to create smartphones, computers, and all the technological innovations that are going on right now in the world. Congo, since in 2021, produced 700 metric tons of coltan. Okay, they're the #1 producers, and Brazil is #2. Okay, so this whole conflict is to steal and take this natural resource from the Congolese people. And do you guys know what the colonizers are doing to get this natural resource? They're funding financially and sending military aid to Rwanda and Uganda military group to go and attack and unalive millions of people in Congo. Okay, because as long as conflict and chaos is going on over there, they can easily take what belongs to these people, which is the coltan natural resource. So that's what's going on right now. Okay, and it's not just right now; it's been going on for years. These things, this conflict has been going on even before I was born, before you were born. This is before so many of us were born. This is how they get and steal from the land in Africa, in so many other places. This is how they still keep their hold in Africa, in the Middle East, in the Caribbean, and everywhere. This is what they do. Another creator covered this issue, and I would definitely share their video, but she had visuals, and even the whole condition of mining coltan is so harsh and dangerous, and a lot of them get unalived by the very terrible conditions that they are working in. Like, another example, like, this is so unsafe. They're not giving any type of support, financial support, to safely mine these coltans. Nope. This is the conditions that they're working in. This is the conditions African people are working in. And the profit is going to these colonizers. These colonizers are taking everything from our brothers and sisters. 48 women are raped hourly, guys. Hourly. Millions are displaced, and over 6 million have been killed, and half of those are children. And this is what the conflict going on every single day in Congo. And who benefits from all this unaliving and chaos? The colonizers. The colonizers. And they pump money, they pump military aid to Rwanda and Uganda so that these people can forever be against each other to steal from them. This is what's going on for years, for decades. This is how they get away with their crimes. This is it. You guys need to share this video, tag other creators that you have seen that has done similar videos. Let's not be silent about this, because the people of Congo need us. The people of Palestine need us. Sudanese people need us. We need to continue talking and spreading the word, because a lot of publications have not even covered this, because it's not really talked about. So let's talk about it, and let's spread the news in other social media platforms as well, so that the media can pick this up. You know what I mean? Let's do our part, guys.
Congo is one of the worst places in the world to be a woman or a girl. And one of my recent trips to Congo, I met up with a young girl who was 15 years old. She had been violently raped by one of the rebel groups, and she had been held for 3 months in a hole in the ground, in a pit, naked. And every day, another combatant would come and rape her. She was only 15. She realized at one stage that she had fallen pregnant. And then they killed her best friend, who was in the pit with her. There were 2 of them. And she had to stay in that pit with the body for 6 weeks, unable to climb out of the pit, knowing that she was pregnant and still being raped day in, day out.
Since 1996, hundreds...
All I want to say is pray. At this point, pray for the world. And to people that think that they're not doing much just by reposting videos, this is what you were doing. You were educating people. Because I was not aware of what was going on in Congo until today when I opened my Instagram.